Hello and salutations, my name is John Johnson and welcome to another episode of Yoshi's Island. In the last episode we took on Nepnit and we got eaten by a frog. Eaten, whatever the proper English is, I don't care. Jamming through the trees is what we're going to do this one. So, this is where this game takes a little bit of a difficulty spike, kind of. Usually the game's pretty good about pacing itself with not so harder levels such as Fortress, Fortress-I, whatever the proper plural form of that would be. Probably not Fortress-I, that sounds a little too weird. But usually the game's pretty good about not spiking the difficulty after Fortress. And there's still, it's weird. It's definitely a spike in difficulty compared to earlier levels. Die, monkeys! This level is definitely a spike in difficulty compared to earlier levels, and why I want to let me eat them, there you go. But it's still not, like, badly paced. I don't know, it's weird. It's just done well, that's the best I can say, and I'm being really dangerous here. I should have just spit one of the enemies in there, but you know how I am, I'm all kinds of daredevil-y. You know what? Okay, yeah, fine, that works too. No, I don't need you! Watermelon. Oh, flower pot. I could use you, though. There we go. Nope, in the flower. There we go. It only took about 3 minutes to spit a flower pot into a flower. Oh, that's kind of meta, isn't it? I spit a flower pot into a flower. Beat that. Gandhi? I don't know where I was going with that. I was trying to think of a figure to taunt, but the only ones that came up were Zeus and Gandhi. I don't know why Gandhi. I mean, Zeus, I guess, kind of makes sense. He is a god, so that'd be challenging God, I guess? Or a god? I don't know where... Monkey, give me my freaking kid back. I don't know where Gandhi came from, though. But anyways. That was a weird little tangent, but oh well. I think the reason I thought Zeus is actually... I just watched the Disney Hercules movie for the first time in like probably 7 or 8 years. I forgot how good that movie actually can be. I mean, it's not just like epic movie or anything like that, but it's a good Disney movie. It has really good music too. So yeah, that's a cool thing. So something to talk about, and I don't know why. I've known about it for like the last 2 recording sessions of Yoshi's Island, and I haven't brought it up for some reason. I really don't know why. But if you were tuned in for E3 or anything of the sort, then you probably know that Yoshi's Island is getting another sequel. I say another one because there is actually I guess it's technically a prequel. It's a prequel of a prequel. That's kind of weird. There is actually a DS version of this game with some pretty major differences that kind of classifies it as a whole new game almost. Really? Same thing. Mario, get back down here. Alright, you know what? Bam. Really? Come on, man. What are you doing to me? Alright. Oh, he didn't respond that time. The game took pity on me. But yeah. You probably know this game is getting a true sequel. I believe on 3DS, if I remember right. And it looks awesome. I mean, they did change, like they kept the crayon-y art style, but they did kind of, it looks just a tiny bit more computer generated, I guess would be the way. It looks newer. And, like, alright, I'm super excited to have a sequel to this game, period. But I was looking at the trailer they sent, or they showed, whatever, proper verb. And all I could think was, it doesn't look as good as the original. Because, alright, just let me explain myself here. Technically, it looks better. And there's I believe this is a 1-up, yeah, 1-up right there. Technically, it looks better. It just has better graphics. But, part of the major appeal of this game is that it looks like it does, but it's sprites. It's not 3D or anything like that. And, you know, honestly, this game has held up pretty well in terms of graphics. Not necessarily in technically advanced graphics, but I mean, the game looks pretty good. for regardless of the age it came out of. And I don't know, I'm a little disappointed in the way it looks, to be perfectly honest with you. That said, it's still, whoa, go away. These things annoy the hell out of me. These little piranha plant turrets, and that's why. Oh, I pulled off some major coolness right there. I hope everybody got a good look at that, because I will not be doing it again. Yes, I quoted a movie. Give me a break. Ugh. That's the last of the 30 red coins. Good going, good going. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Really? Why am I getting hit so much here? It's kind of hard to explain. Dude, seriously. Shy Guys, man. You're like my favorite Mario character. You're killing me here. Shy Guys definitely are my favorite Mario character. I used to say Luigi because I was the younger sibling in my family, so I was the Luigi, and I definitely have a soft spot for Luigi. I was really happy when they said that, this would be the year of Luigi and all that good stuff. But I don't know. As I grew up, I just really didn't necessarily identify with Shy Guys, but I just tend to like them better for some reason, even than Luigi. If there's ever a Mario game where you can play as a Shy Guy, I will eat that up in a second, without hesitation. Without hesitation or damnation. I don't know where I was going with that still. That's going to be my new catchphrase. All this talking of catchphrase in the last few episodes had me thinking what I should try and get my catchphrase to be. I thought I died there for a second, I'm not going to lie. Oh, so close to the edge. I don't know. After I was editing a video earlier today, a Yoshi's Island video earlier today, and I realized that I say the phrase, continuing on a lot. I don't know why, but I say that phrase a whole lot throughout my videos. Ooh, end of the level. Cool. So I was actually giving it some thought, and I was thinking, well, maybe that could be me. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about a catchphrase. I'm not the type to worry about something like that. It'll happen when it happens. Otherwise, it's not even going to be a good catchphrase if I try and force it, so whatever. Oh, I didn't get 100%. Stupid star points. That's going to happen a lot throughout this. Roulette! Speaking of this game, actually, as you can see, I have a 75 lives. On my practice file, I practiced 4 levels and got roulette on the end of each of those levels and won each. I'm up to like... Ooh, yay, 4-2. I'm up to like 160-something lives on my practice file because of this game. Because I got the time, I bet 25 lives and got ×3, like twice. Yeah. I gained a whole bunch of lives. Probably more than I'm actually going to need, knock on wood. Alright, the Cave of Hairy the Sonic. He does look like Sonic, old Hairy, which we'll see here in a minute when we get to some deeper parts of this level. He looks a lot like Sonic, actually. Disturbingly so. You know, with these cave levels, I'm honestly not the biggest fan of them. I mean, they're cool, they have good music, and they look, I mean, they're definitely designed well and everything. I don't know, I always like the wide open levels a whole lot more than the cave levels. Get in the flower. Really? I'm not leaving until this happens. I hope you need to know that. Or until I run out of eggs. Whichever comes first. Looks like it's gonna be the eggs. 'Cause I'm down to 1. And now I'm down to none. Oh well. No billies from you. Get rat. Ugh. One reason I hate the cave level I wouldn't say hate. One reason I don't like the cave level so much because these freaking mice, they're everywhere. The place is infested with them. Some friggin' exterminators up in here. Luigi. That for some reason in my mind that was a reference to Luigi's Mansion, but it made no sense. Well, I guess they did have the ghost mice. Hey, speak of Harry. Do you remember when you were a kid and you played or maybe this is just me, but I don't think so because I've heard other people talk about it. But the floor is lava kind of game, just where you can't touch the floor. That's basically what this whole level is, because those little, and you can barely see them when they're small, but the little Harry, ooh, Billy, come here. The little Hairy the Hedgehogs, right there. They're invincible to anything except for flame melons, which I have one in my mouth. And they're really hard to see, and they just kind of scurry along the floor there. doing nothing but being practically invisible. Oh god. Actually, they're immune to one more thing. Or not immune to one more thing. Chomp rocks. Nothing is immune to a chomp rock. Chomp rocks rule all. And now they're getting on my nerves because they're making it to where I can't hit this thing. Okay, chomp rock. Chomp rock. I love you, man. I love you. You gotta go away now. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Alright. Continuing on. Alright, that one was on purpose. Sorry. So we're gonna push Chomp Rock on down here. Slowly ride it on down the slopes. And eventually get to the bottom. Whenever that happens. And pawn some mice. And Harry's. Get out of the way! Alright, now we got Chomp Rock. We can actually hop up here. Here. I don't know why I keep saying here. What did I... Okay. I had some flame melon and left. I kind of forgot about that. Climb up the beanstalk. Some regular Jack and the Giant stuff. Anybody ever see that movie? Was it Jack the Giant Slayer, I think it was called? I saw it in theaters. It was alright. I mean, it wasn't great by any means. It wasn't like the best movie ever, and I really think it could have been better. But it was alright. It was alright. It was alright. I don't know why I decided to talk about that. I guess because of the Jack and Beanstalk reference, but whatever. Stop singing. I'm getting better about catching myself on that. Alright, I need to go back over here because there are some red coins I missed. Let's see. Alright, leave the mole tank. The mole tank, whatever. Alright. There are actually only 2 red coins in this little line. There are 2 at the top. So once you get those, you're good to fly, so to speak. Jump up. Eat the ghosts, the lanterns and the things. What is that enemy called? I could look it up. Maybe one of you guys know. Because it reminds me a lot of... what was I saying? My mind just went completely blank. It tends to do that from time to time. Alright, and I'm missing 1 flower. That's all it's getting me from 100%, so I'm gonna go look for that, actually. Mice. Go away. Let's see if we can find this 1 flower. Yep, there it is. And coin time! It's Super Mario Brothers 2 on the DS, and I screwed the name of that up very, very badly. New Super Mario Brothers 2? Is that right? The DS one that's focused around gathering coins and all that. Alright, we got some 1-ups here. It's awesome. How many 1-ups do we have to? 84. You know, I've actually died surprisingly less than I thought I would in this game so far, knock on wood. I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm scared of dying, and I can actually make it up here. There we go. Use the old trick there, jumping off of the mice. That's an old trick. My grandfather taught me that. No, he didn't. Here we have a red switch that I forget what it does. Actually, no, I should mention it. Oh well, I've got 100%, so I'm not worried about it. There's probably a secret there, some coins or something like that, but it's not a flower red coin, so I care surprisingly less. And another bonus challenge, awesome. Getting those all up into place. 100%, yeah. I get really excited whenever I get that, because I've gotten so many more of them than I actually expected to. Another roulette. This is going to go the exact same way the other one did. That's weird. I wonder if the games are actually set by the level and not just random. Let's bet 50 lives. I'm feeling ballsy, especially because there's practically no way I can win. Unless it gets times 0, that's like the only way. +1! Woohoo! 51 up. It's a big number. Too bad it's actually only 1 up. Yay. Alright, thank you guys for watching today. As always, like if you like, leave a comment, tell me what I did right, what I did wrong, subscribe if you want to see more, and share with friends. Thank you guys for watching, I'll see you in the next one.